What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Today, we are going over what I think is one of the best and broken mods that came out with our Season 20 artifact here in the Ascendant Scepter. Now, this mod that I am talking about comes in our third column in Shatter Orbs. The first time you break a combatant's shield, you create an Orb of Power. If you break the shield type that matches that damage. So, when you're using Void, break a Void shield, Arc, break an Arc shield, whatever it may be, for that first time, you're going to drop Orbs of Power. Now, the reason that this is so crazy and broken inside of Destiny this season is they took away match games, so you can go in there and really use any weapons you want inside of the game of Destiny at this point in time, in my opinion. Just kind of whatever feels right to you. Obviously, there's those meta weapons, Gallahorn, stuff like that, that really takes the cake. Ikelos SMG is another one of those, in my personal opinion. But when you're using those with this build and taking it into content that you can see what shields you're going up against, you're able to spam supers because of this and use your armor charge way more often. And on top of that, you can use whatever mods you have on when picking up Orbs of Power, give you grenade back, give you that replenish of health, which is what I've been using with this, so it becomes an undefeatable build on top of that. And you can see just the amount of orbs that we are creating inside of this legendary battleground right here. With these void shields, we are able to pop our super, I think, 5 times just inside of this room with collecting orbs every time from breaking the shields, as well as our other fellow guardians in here. They're getting those orbs as well, so they can pop their super, and it is just a positive feedback loop with this artifact perk. Now, some might be saying that this isn't the craziest thing we've ever seen. We have Volatile Flow. We used to have the grenade mod Breach and Clear, which made grenade breach grenade launchers absolutely broken. But I think this, especially going into that some of that endgame content where your items are locked, you can go in knowing what shields you're going to face with a fire team of 3 and basically perpetually create Orbs of Power for you and your teammates, especially when the ads keep on spawning. They don't despawn after a certain point or once you wipe out a wave. If they continuously spawn with those certain shields, you're going to have orbs on orbs on orbs, and it makes the game of Destiny even easier than it already is, especially since Bungie is changing a lot and making stuff easier again. Even though I do feel like it wasn't hard in the end game stuff, it was definitely a little challenging having to be at a certain level, but that's been in the game for a while now, and I don't think the lower levels really had that effect. Especially if you were at level, it still felt like a normal strike to me, especially going into something like a master strike or going in even some of these legendary battlegrounds, legendary lost sectors. They feel way more challenging, which is nice to me because you still used to be able to blow through it 3-4 minutes in a master lost sector. Now, I know it's not taking too long with these, but still, it is so much better having this on and Shatter Orbs just on your artifact. Since it is a passive mod, you're able to juice those supers and absolutely spam them. Now, the reason I'm using Void Hunter here as well is so we can use that Harmonic Siphon and get additional orbs to drop on the multi-defeats as well as Reaper. So we're not just getting orbs from Shatter Orbs here, we're getting orbs in all the other ways. Fireball with those grenade defeats, we're getting the Harmonic Siphon to proc as well as Reaper. So all of those give us a Volatile Flow as well, and it is so crazy on Void, in my personal opinion. Definitely my favorite to use it on, but there are so many options with the amount of shields that we have in that end game content. Like, I was going through the Avalon node mission, that exotic mission that we got for the exotic glaive this season, going through with all of those arcs, harpies, using the icolas like I said at the beginning, you're able to create so many orbs of power like my boy Neko was doing right here in the gameplay, and popping over and over again wells, so that survivability is absolutely nuts. You don't always have to pair the subclass with it as well. Obviously, you can be using a solar subclass in Bonk Titan for survivability, something like the Icolos SMG with a Void LMG, and just have the crazy ability to basically stun and break every single shield that we have in the game and create the amazing infinite amount of orbs of power for you and your teammates. Definitely, if you guys have been going through and testing out all of these different mods, this is how mine is set up on my hunter right here. You can go back and reset if you want, but definitely how I have this set up has been my go-to for this season. Every so often I will reset it and maybe take out this allied unraveling and throw it up into Bricks from Beyond instead, but besides that, that is definitely my OP mod of this season. And with this artifact is Shatter Orbs, absolutely gnarly for orb creation and just in general with how Destiny is playing. You can go into activities, see exactly what shields you're gonna face, prep for that with your weapons, go in and just orbs to the infinity, super spam all of that, like I said, with your armor mods as well. So definitely unlock that bad boy Shatter Orbs for the seasonal artifact here and get to becoming the orb master inside of Destiny. So thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully y'all enjoy this kind of content. Definitely been grinding a lot. Got a lot more coming with weapon reviews and builds, so be on the lookout for that. Hit that subscribe button and the bell if you haven't for those videos, and I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.